Team Malizia's Rosalin Kuiper suffered a head injury near Cape Horn. She is conscious, stable and recovering. At around 0900 UTC on the 26th of March, Rosalin Kuiper suffered a head injury after she fell from her bunk when the boat turned and slammed unexpectedly in heavy sea conditions. Rosalin was off watch and sleeping when the boat wiped out, due to a large wave off the South American coast near Cape Horn. When this happened, Rosalin was thrown from her bunk and hit her head just above her right eyebrow. Rosalin never lost consciousness in the incident, and the crew were quick to come to her aid, as it was clear she was bleeding badly from her eyebrow. As Nico Lundven secured the boat to make it safe, Boris Herman contacted the shore to tell them what happened, and then contacted the race Dr. Spike Briggs from MSOS to confirm the best course of treatment. Will Harris and Antoine Auriol cleaned and bandaged the area, and have continued to monitor Rosalin for worsening concussion symptoms every hour. Rosalin has been doing her best to rest, and the team has been monitoring her for the last hours. Dr. Briggs made another check-in at 17:30 Universal Time Coordinated, and confirmed she has a concussion and needs to rest. The team will continue to monitor her regularly. Rosalin Kuiper, in a message to Team Director Holly Cover, a few hours after the incident said, "I will get over it. I look like Pirate Rosie now. The slamming in the boat is quite bad though, and goes through my head, but I think I will be okay. I am sleeping a lot and the boys are looking after me really well." Will Harris contacted the shore through the middle of the day to say, "It is hard to stop the boat from wiping out at the moment. We are doing what we can to keep it stable, but the conditions are incredibly hard. We are keeping a close eye on Rosie, and will do all we can to make sure she is okay. She has been really brave, and is trying to rest." Due to the remote location of the boat, and the fact Rosie is in a stable condition, the best option at the moment is to continue on. The boat team, shore team, and the ocean race control will continue to monitor Rosalin, and will keep taking advice from Dr. Spike Briggs in order to make sure Rosalin is given the best possible care on board. Conditions are forecast to moderate, and the motion on the boat should get progressively better into Monday UTC.
The whole mast action took a lot from my body. When you're up there, you have powers that you never have when you're on land or here because of the adrenaline. But the result is that afterwards your body feels broken and almost that you're almost driven over by a truck or something. But yeah, this makes me feeling alive, and this is the part of the sailing what I really do love: the surviving and pushing boundaries and asking the maximum of yourself every day.
We're in the middle of absolutely nowhere. It's freezing. I've got my hat and all my winter gear on. The boat's doing 25 to 30 knots, which we've been doing for the last 24 hours, which is super cool. Absolutely flying, the conditions are nice, and everything's working.
Ja, das ist kein Fun-Sport, dieses Segeln. Man verlangt sich eine ganze Menge ab und dann immer wieder zu merken, das schaffe ich aber, ich kann meine Grenzen weiter hinausschieben und man lernt natürlich auch was über sich selbst dabei.
Okay, welcome on board Air Malizia. Here is Antoine Auriol, the boat captain today. Not the captain, the fly captain. And this is the boat captain, Boris Herman.
I'm Antoine Auriol. I'm the onboard reporter for Team Malizia. I'm 38 years old and I'm a kite surfer originally.
Okay, let's check the conditions. Now we are doing what? Oh, did you see the albatros?
20 knots.
I'm not allowed to touch any rope or help the sailors to perform. So yeah, I try to just make the people feel well around me. This is very important for me. And I'm very sensitive to energies. So when there is tension, I like to try to play a role just to put the team in harmony.
So we can't see any boats around?
And there's no... This is the biggest wilderness of the planet. Never anyone is here. You cannot be anyone lonely on this planet.
Hey, yes, this is nice.
Wow, good shot.
You could even say hello.
Here I go.
Yeah. Yeah, wait for me a bit, I come closer. Yeah, hello Boris.
Hey, I stay dry. Yeah! Well done! Yeah!
Take the drone.
Cool.
Das finde ich toll, dass wir jetzt bei diesem Ocean Race wirklich mal so eine lange Etappe haben und wieder in so einen langen Rhythmus kommen, wo wir wirklich auf See sein können mit dem Schiff, mit uns, wo dieser Mikrokosmos der Mannschaft in dem Schiff so zusammenwachsen kann. Und man ist dann auf seiner kleinen Welt und die ist natürlich so überschaubar und das ist irgendwie auch ganz schön auf gewisse Art und Weise.
My biggest fear would be to hit something. If something happened at night and we hit something and we pass from 50 kilometers per hour to 0, I would crash into the boat and you can even break your leg or your arm, your head. Maybe the other thing that I wouldn't love would be to fall over, to fall in the water. Because sometimes, you know, when you throw your poo in the biodegradable bag away, I always try to do the little game of, okay, how long do I see it until it disappears in the waves? And I throw it, and in general, you see it maybe one time after 1.5 seconds, 2 times if you are lucky. So if you imagine that this little bag is you, if you fall in the water, I think it's finished. Yeah.
We have to really consider the lives and the risks around the lives on board the boat. Every decision we make, whether it's our own, whether we have to make it as a team, we're responsible for everyone on board, and that makes it challenging as well, I think.
Good morning. It's day number 12. And we're sailing still in the Southern Ocean, and I'm trying to cook. I made a nice chicken supreme. This is my favorite meal. This is our kitchen, and we're doing 36 knots now. And you see how much it's moving. And we have a little tap here, and the trick is to boil the water and then put your freeze-dried underneath this tap and open it without getting hosed. And then you need to turn around quickly before the next wave. Okay. Oi. You're moving so much, so you really have to time a wave. If not, you just get hammered. Oh, I'm sitting now and I just feel my spine being compressed all the time, so I'm gonna stand up soon. And even in your bunk, you feel like your lungs, your body gets compressed. So if you breathe, it's like, or you're all the time, it's like these bounces. So we distinguished 3 kind of waves, right? So we have the organ killer, That means that if you hit a wave, like your whole column stays straight, and then it's just on your organs, and you feel like bang. Then you have the spine breaker, so that's the wave that you feel like your spine and neck like compressing, and then you have the headbanger. Like if you have your big nose dive, you look like boom. The most common is the spine. It's the spine breaker, and the worst one is the organ killer. It's so bad if it happens. So for 2 hours you feel like, oh, this is not healthy at all. We eat between 2,500 and 3,500 calories a day. Wow. It's Saturday, it's weekend, so I treat myself with some sriracha and olive oil. In the evening we're very lucky because we eat a wet meal. So that's already fresh cooked food, but then in a vacuum pack. But it is 4 times as heavy as another meal, but it tastes way better. So for me the food is such a big part. It's a moment of joy. If I compare myself with like a sprint athlete needs to perform 8 seconds, right? We need to perform 40 days.
Rosie, she's the Dutchie. She's really good in missions. She really loves to execute.
And she really comes from this crude background where teamwork is crucial to be able to perform in much sort of shorter racing.